I would describe my debt as cumbersome.
Crushing.
Inflated.
Astronomical.
Overwhelming.
It's negative. I'm chained to something for the rest of my life. I have a total of $28,000 in student debt. I have nothing to show for my degree. I have nothing but a huge amount of debt.
I have around $30,000 worth of student debt. It's kind of like a dark cloud that hangs over you.
I currently have probably right around $180,000. I have a law degree, but I am not currently using it.
$280,000 in student debt, and by the time I finish, I'll be at about $300,000.
It brings up a lot of shame. Yeah. It's hard to talk about, excuse me. Because I should have known better. But what I knew is I really wanted an education. I have a 17-year-old. She'll be starting school soon. I'll need to borrow for her. Will I ever get married? What would it mean in partnership?
I wanted to study being a medical assistant. I really enjoyed helping people. It really takes a toll on everything. You know, I don't want to share with people like I got a lot of debt. Sorry. It's discouraging. It's embarrassing. I mean, I'm 22. Like I shouldn't have that much debt. I'm the first person from my family to go to college, and I don't have anything to show for it.
I currently have $81,000 in debt. I didn't end up finishing my degree. When I did get loans, they were never enough to cover rent and food and school because the school cost so much money itself. So I ended up sleeping out of my car, which made it much, much more difficult for me to do anything at all.
Education was stressed to me from as early as I can remember. Like, you know, my parents are both immigrants to this country, so for them getting a college education is like the holy grail. I do not think that education is worth it. I think nowadays you can teach yourself a lot of things just from the internet and YouTube.
I don't think that I knew the full weight of what I was getting into.
The smoothness of the financial aid office, the sort of crisp cleanliness and the efficiency of it didn't leave a lot of space for me to think about what I was doing. When I was living on student loans, I saved all of my receipts. Then I cast them in bronze. It's almost like as if my debt is like this little weapon. This is a debt rock. And so I feel like, you know, it's something that could be thrown. It's also something that potentially could be worth money.
It says that it'll take until 2036 to pay off my loan. Yeah.
It would probably take 30 years, and that 180 would end up turning into probably 250, 275 at the end of the life term.
I've seen estimates anywhere from 4 years if I sell my soul and work crazy hours and make a lot of money, or if it's a little bit more sane path, it might be 8 to 10 years.
I would pay as much as I need to pay to keep my credit, like, not completely fucked.
I already have anxiety, and it certainly doesn't help. I feel like I've missed out on being able to almost achieve like the quote-unquote American dream.